with breaking news coming in, confirmation that KS Eshwarappa will be resigning as the Karnataka minister tomorrow. Republic exclusive on your screens, details that were flashing of how it has now been announced that KS Eshwarappa will definitely resign. He will be tendering his resignation tomorrow. Now, there's been a lot of controversy that has been going on. The opposition certainly has been making noises demanding his resignation, and though earlier on he did maintain that he would definitely not resign after being named the accused by the family of the BJP worker and contractor who died by suicide on Tuesday. Now, source-based information coming in of how it is perhaps the chief minister and several regional leaders, top regional leaders, who've now asked him to tender his resignation. Tomorrow is when he will be resigning as Karnataka minister. So big breaking news coming in, and Sagairaj getting us all those details, because remember, shortly we have KS Eshwarappa, who's also all set to address the media. He will be holding a press conference. So we are to pick up more details once he speaks to the media. But for the moment, what we can tell you and what has been confirmed to Republic TV is that KS Eshwarappa has resigned. Tanveer Ahmed is now joining us on the phone line. Mr. Ahmed, what do you make of this? There was a lot of pressure that was being faced by the Karnataka government, growing chorus for KS Eshwarappa's resignation, and tomorrow is when he will be tendering his resignation. We have a confirmation that he has announced the resignation.
Firstly, what was KS Eshwarappa doing for last 2 days as a minister? Was he trying to hide all the files? Was he trying to derail the investigation which is going to happen in future? And also, one more question arises here. Kempana, who is the president of the association, have told that the entire BJP asked for 40% from all the contractors. So these are something which are very, very important things which we need to really investigate. Eshwarappa, had he really resigned as soon as this information come, we would have really respected. Now, for last 2 days, 3 days, what was he doing? I'm sure that he was trying to hide some information, trying to play with as a minister with his power to derail the entire investigation process. However, it is a welcome move that he is resigning, but it is too little too late.
Tanveer, if we join the dots, what we do make out is that, because he'd given public reaction and he'd said very, very clearly that he has no role to play, that a WhatsApp chat cannot be taken as a death note. Anyone can type it. And so he's not going to be resigning at any cost. We are being told that he held a meeting with some of the top regional leaders and the chief minister himself before this press conference, of course, is when he was indicated perhaps that he should step down.
Ma'am, I'll tell you one thing, that this is not only about one person who died. His brother, his very own brother, Santosh's very own brother has told that, he knows what Eshwarappa and his team has demanded, where this investigation was going. The entire family is blaming. And somebody who has already spent 4 crores and you don't even give them work order and you make them spend on top of it, you ask them 40%. Where should a contractor go? This is what is going to happen here in the entire Karnataka. I appeal through your channel to all the contractors that they should stop working immediately to this government which is demanding 40%. I mean, you can't really run the government like this, that you ask contractors to pay 40%. This is not your money. This is an exchequer's money.
All right. Tanveer, we'll have to leave it at that, but thank you for sharing that perspective. Let me go back to Sagairaj. A lot of drama unfolding from where he's reporting. Sagairaj, what's happening around you? Shortly, we're expecting KS Eshwarappa also to address the media.
KS Eshwarappa has already addressed the media in Shivamogga and made an announcement that till today he was an RDPR minister, that is Rural Development and Panchayat Raj Minister. From tomorrow, he will not be a minister. He is going to tender his resignation by tomorrow evening. I repeat, KS Eshwarappa addressed the press conference today in Shivamogga and made an announcement that tomorrow he'll be visiting Bengaluru and he will be tendering his resignation. You can see here the Congress leaders were protesting from morning in front of Vidhan Sauda as well as in Congress Bhavan, demanding resignation, and they also threatened to continue the protest overnight. And much before that, the KS Eshwarappa has addressed a press conference stated that he will tender his resignation. Sir, K. Eshwarappa has tendered his resignation.
Please.
Okay, here it is. The Congress leaders are addressing a press conference now in Kannada. Following that, they will be speaking in English. The latest information that we are getting that K. Eshwarappa, who was hell-bent that he will not tender his resignation, has succumbed to the pressure from High Command, who have instructed him. What we get to learn through sources is that they have instructed K. Eshwarappa that they should not give fodder to Congress to go ahead and protest. Remember, Congress had protested in Delhi and across the state, in Shivamogga as well as in Bengaluru. Even yesterday night, there was an overnight protest by Congress workers, youth Congress workers in Shivamogga. And even today, the KPCC leaders had announced that they will continue the protest outside Vidhan Soudha overnight. But much before that, K. Eshwarappa had announced that he will be tendering a resignation from tomorrow. You can see now that KPCC President D.K. Shivakumar is addressing a press conference.